I'm Clint. I'm the CEO of Government and Civil Employee Services. At Government and Civil Employee Services, we do retirement and benefit for federal and state employees. So if you're a federal or state employee watching this video, we can help you understand your benefits and retirement. I'm here today with Galen Bargerstock, the president of Government and Civil Employee Services, and the lovely Wendy Newcomer. So high five, Wendy, and high five. Wendy and Tom are both from Clay Gascoine. Both of you are CPAs.
We are.
So I want to thank you for having us over today.
Thanks for coming over.
Good to have you. We like you guys. Yeah. So these guys, Wendy specifically has been our accountant. We've been working with you for over a year now, almost 2 years.
Yeah, 2 years.
I think. And this is a new table in their conference room. I'm really excited about it. I complimented on them today. But you guys are awesome accountants.
Thank you.
Right? And at Government and Civil Employee Services, Galen and I started it in 2010. We didn't know that a good accountant was really important. No. Took us several years to find you guys, so we want you to know that we're very happy to be with you guys.
Well,
right?
We're happy to have you.
Mostly Wendy, you're so-so.
Yeah.
Right, since we just met you. Right?
That's right.
So you guys are both CPAs. And then Wendy, we also actually, at Government and Civil Employee Services, we're not accountants, right? It's very clear if anyone asks us tax advice, we can't give it to them because in the end, we're not accountants. So we actually have to recommend and refer our clients to different places, and you guys are who we're going to recommend and who we recommend people to if anyone has tax questions.
Thank you.
Right? So Clay and Gascoine, I want to talk today, we're going to talk about things to do for end-of-year tax savings, or not end-of-year tax savings, but things to do to prepare for the end of the year. So 2 categories. Let's do the individual first. That would be, what do you think is the most important for individuals in tax planning?
Individuals, I would think that the biggest thing that they could do to help themselves is to stay organized. So if you're getting these things in the mail throughout the year, because some things do come throughout the year, you want to put them in a folder or an envelope or just a bucket. We don't care. Just put it in one place. Your real estate taxes specifically, and they come 2 different times of the year, and you may forget them. So by the time you get around to February, March, April, when you're bringing your information to us, you forgot your real estate taxes, things like that. So
I remember whenever we first came over to Clay and Gascoine, I had like a box of like receipts and paperwork that I have collected over years. And it was not organized.
No, it was not.
So the first thing is to stay organized.
Yes.
Throughout the year, right? Grab a folder, put all your stuff in the one folder, and just save it over the whole year.
That would be perfect. Yes.
Okay. The second thing, what do you think the second big thing would be for individuals?
Well, Tom, you?
I would say just being proactive. I think it's easy to think of us as only being here from January to April, but we're here all year. So, when you have a change happen during the year, it can be as small as moving. Give us a call. Let us know you moved, because that might affect the local taxes you have to pay. If you're paying in quarterly estimates, they have to go to maybe a different municipality now, or the stuff we give you has your address on it. We want to get that updated. If you have a question, if you're thinking about making a change, if you change jobs or something,
had a baby, got married,
yeah,
any of those life-changing events,
right?
Divorce,
right?
But you can let us know, because all of those things affect your tax picture. We're probably the last people that you think about if you're going through a life change. I got to call my accountant, let him know. But I mean,
except us.
Well, I was thinking of divorcing Galen last week, and I was talking to you first.
Right,
you were my first
I was
call.
the first call.
Yeah, we decided it's not a good idea.
No, not wise tax planning.
Right. Yeah. Okay, so be organized and be proactive.
Right.
Those are really the 2 things. Don't think of your accountant just being there from January to April.
Right.
Right. So you guys are here year round. So those are things for individuals. Now, I know that at Government and Civil Employee Services, and you do this too, we have tons of clients who are business owners. For some reason, a ton of people work at the post office, also own a business, or a funeral home, or a pizza place. What are some other businesses that you know of?
Pizza places, the funeral home's actually true.
So is a pizza place.
Yeah, gas stations, Scentsy candles
Yeah.
is one. A lot of the other businesses, like the plexuses and the things like that part-time, maybe it's not like a store, brick and mortar store, but a lot of people are doing online stuff.
Mhm.
And I'm sure that would be, you would need to be aware of that as
Oh
well.
my, yeah. And rentals. That's a big thing, and especially in a college town. A lot of people went and they have your normal 9-to-5 job or your day job, and then you decide I'm going to go buy an investment property and start renting it out. And while that seems simple, it may not be. There's a lot of different things to go along with that, and you could be maybe supplementing your income, but putting yourself in a worse tax position. So there's things like that, but you're right. There's so many people that are doing the moonlighting as different things because, okay, my job's done at 5, maybe especially when the kids are out of school and you're not as busy. I want to keep busy. Okay, I'm going to sell some things online. It opens up a world of different things. Sales tax into different states. What should you collect on? What shouldn't you? There was one client that came in here and they said, "Is this subject to sales tax?" And I thought to myself, absolutely not. And I'm like, but let me check. I looked. And it turns out it was. Because they try to tax everything and it changed all the time. So we wanted to make sure. And luckily they had just started the business within about 2 months. So we were able to get them, caught up and very quickly so they weren't in any kind of trouble.
That's why I don't give tax advice, because it's so complex. I wouldn't even know where to begin, because you have the second party in the house. I work with the federal. Sometimes there's 2 federal employees, but there's just so much to take into consideration. That's why you need a professional.
Right.
It's
And we go through a lot of education every year, not only just to keep our license, but just to keep us current. It changes all the time. We're constantly keeping ourselves updated, and we have a whole team of people that have different areas that they focus on, and we all come together all the time, at least once a week, to talk about the things that are out there, especially with the new administration. You're going to see different tax laws coming up. You're going to see things out there. What does that mean to me? And I can tell you, there's a lot of things that people can get really, really excited about that will never affect you. But
well, the reason I think it's good for us to have a good accountant on your side is because a lot of the stuff that we do is financial and wealth related, and all of it then also ties in with taxes because the tax man wants to get his piece. So there's a lot that goes into all of it. So I'm glad that you guys both are concentrating on learning that stuff because I get to do fun stuff like this. So guys, the other thing we wanted to talk about today, not just estate planning, but also what if someone starts a new business? I know that there's certain things that someone should really do then.
We get a lot of calls. Sometimes people are just starting out just the thought process, which is a great time to
like
talk
when I
to
wanted to sell eggs for my chickens last year.
Yes, exactly. And bees.
Yes.
And
That's
bees.
Yes. But apparently I can't sell eggs from government and civil employee services and insurance. It doesn't work like that. I thought you could just slide some eggs under the... Here's some eggs too, but
and honey. Don't forget the honey.
Yeah.
Yes,
we were
honey.
We were budding egg farmers last year.
So when you have those conversations when you're starting out with just an idea, that's a great time to call someone and just kind of get some idea, because there is a lot of different ways to set up a new business. How do you want to structure that business? And the LLC is very popular. And while we are not attorneys, we will not give you legal advice. We have a lot of attorney friends and colleagues that we work with all the time, and that can get you that kind of information. And if you want to, I want to be an LLC. Okay, well, there's a lot of different ramifications that go along with that. How many people are in it? Now, are you a single member? Are you a multi-member? And some people say, I really want to be on payroll because I like getting a paycheck, even though it's all your own money. I like that structure. Okay, well, then we have to do certain things to make sure you can get a paycheck.
Yeah.
Just had a call yesterday. I'm an LLC, but I'm on payroll. Well, that's a little confusing for me because he's a single member LLC.
Yeah.
Things like that. So we got to get together, look at what he has, and determine, are you okay?
Yeah.
Because, if you've been operating this business and you call just a random payroll company, they're going to put you on payroll. They may not realize the ramifications there.
Or the legality of it.
Right. So when you start that, we have that conversation, and what are your goals? What do you think you're going to make? Do we need to worry about estimates? Because even though you may not think you're making money, if you do, the government wants their cut. and they want it quarterly, and that's a requirement. And if you don't, you will pay penalties and interest.
Yeah. Now that's something that we've learned over the years is that a good accountant is very important. So whether you're starting your own egg production facility or government and civil employee services too, or anything else, a good accountant is something that you definitely want to have. You guys have clients all over the place. Do you guys have a lot of federal clients? Federal employees, postal employees, VA employees, stuff like that?
Yes and no.
I know we have some.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I mean, we do a lot of small business. I mean, we majority do small businesses.
Like us.
If somebody just has a W-2, I mean, we'll absolutely help you. But a lot of those people are taking care of that on their own.
Okay.
Whether or not, if it's all you have is a W-2 and you rent, I mean, those are one of those things that might be easy enough to go ahead and do on your own.
Like H&R Block type of...
Well, not even that. There's a lot
Is that a bad word?
It kind of is.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Well, just because their fees are pretty high. If there's a lot of free, the IRS has a free option for those who make, and I don't know the numbers, but a certain amount and below, you can file your return for free. If that's all you're doing is just have a W-2 and you want to get your money back. And I'm going to, if you call me and say,
you tell them
this
that.
is what I have, I have nothing else, I rent, no children, nothing, I'm going to say, go to this website, do this, save yourself a couple $100.
But that's nice. We would do the same thing.
But I mean, you would still probably recommend somebody call you and find out.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, because you don't know. So there are some people that say, well, I don't have enough to itemize. Well, you'd be surprised. You would be surprised because there's a lot of things that go into that under the current tax law.
Yeah. Well, I think that even so with the clients that we have and the people that watch us, I know that we have a lot of business owners on our page. So if you guys are looking for a good accountant, definitely give Clay and Gascoine a call. Their number is 724-463-1450. You guys have a website?
We do.
www.claygascoine.com.
Okay. And you guys are located in the, what is this place?
This is the Airport Professional Buildings.
Okay.
We're in building number 5, right along 286 on your way out of town on the east side of town.
Conveniently located right outside of Indiana.
Plenty of parking. Don't have to worry about finding a place to park. Or,
Free parking even.
Not having a quarter in your car for a meter.
Right. What about if I wanted to pick up a third job as charging people for parking in your parking lot?
Oh, well, we'd be open to that. We could talk about that.
Do I want an LLC for that, or
well, you'd want to consider your liability.
Right. That's so funny.
Yes.
So, guys, I want to thank you guys for doing this. I know that no one ever wants to do these videos with me, so I appreciate you doing it with me and letting me talk you into doing it with us. So I also appreciate you guys came to our business after hours last week,
we did.
or a month ago, over a month ago. Time flies.
Mm-hmm. It's October already.
I can't believe it. It's crazy.
It's warm though.
So I want to thank you guys for coming on and talking to us. So guys, we're also in the comments section. We're going to put a link to their Facebook page. If you guys haven't followed Clay and Gascoine on Facebook, you guys have a Facebook page as well. We're going to tag you guys in the comments. I want to thank you guys for coming. Have we had anyone chime in while we're doing this? Diane Smith.
She says hi.
Nice. Hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. So, Galen, do you have anything you want to, any words of wisdom you want to impart on us?
I think this is a nice week where it's going to be warm during the day and cooler in the evenings, so take advantage of it.
Yeah.
You know?
Nice fall time weather.
Yeah.
So.
I would say organize all of your tax stuff, but
yes.
Get outside this week.
Great weekend for that.
Great tax organization.
Yeah. Well, Now, if you haven't found your 2016, we're still working on that deadline. We're still in the year 2016, so that deadline is rapidly approaching on the 16th. So we'll be working on that while you guys are out enjoying the beautiful weather. It
is crazy that, guys, taxes happen all year round. Like, they're here all year round. It's not like school teachers and they're only here from January to April. So definitely get stuff prepared beforehand. I mean, and so that's the other thing too. And it's so totally clear. The more you do, the more prepared you are, the more proactive you are, the more active you are with your accountant, the more you're going to save on taxes.
And honestly, the more that you are interactive with us, the better we can help you. I mean, we're not just here for compliance. I I mean, some people might think, just file my taxes, just get it away from here, I don't want to talk about it. That's fine, but there are so many other things we can help you with. Your day-to-day activities. Is this segment of your business profitable? Is the honey better than the eggs? We don't know until we get into it, and we can go from there. And is this the right time to do this business segment? Should I wait?
Yeah.
So we can be involved with all.
So you guys are full service accounting.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Cool. So Clay and Gascoine, they're awesome guys. 724-463-1450 is their phone number. As always, Government and Civil Employee Services, we're here for you. If you're a federal and state employee and need to understand your retirement and benefits, Galen will come out and explain them to you. So you can always give us a call too. Have a great week, guys.
I guess.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. Thank
See you.
you.
Guys. Yeah.
Bye-bye.